So now it was this back and forth between Sherri and James. Who was telling the truth? Surely only one of them could be telling the truth, and it definitely didn't seem like it was Sherri.
Your presence here is voluntary.
Yeah.
You can go at any time, and all we want is truthful statements because it's a crime to lie to federal officers.
Wow, yeah. No, that's good.
Understood?
Yeah.
The reason why you got a rash on your arm is because you cleaned his house. The reason why the brand is because he went to the store, bought the branding tools, and branded you. The reason why your nose was broke is because of a hockey stick. I know all of those things, and I know there was no sex. I know all of that because he passed a polygraph test that said it's not an abduction. She asked me to come get her.
No.
I rented a car.
No.
I drove up and picked her up. He passed the polygraph test, Sherri.
If that's not what happened, what did happen, Sherri?
I don't know. No, there's no way it's James. There's no way. There's no way.
The DNA doesn't lie.
His DNA
His
is
DNA was on you.
There's no way.
Robert saw you in the house.
So finally, on March 3rd, 2022, Sherri was arrested for lying to federal agents and for faking her own kidnapping. 6 weeks later, she pleaded guilty to 1 count of making false statements and 1 count of mail fraud. Meanwhile, her husband Keith, he filed for divorce almost instantaneously. He also filed for full custody of their 2 children.
But now investigators say Sherri Papini made the whole thing up, convincing an ex-boyfriend to take her to Southern California. And according to the criminal complaint, her ex-boyfriend said those injuries came from hitting herself to create bruises and burning herself on her arms. At one point, even allegedly asking her ex to give her a bruise by slapping a hockey puck at her, telling him, "Bank a puck off my leg," then telling him to go to Hobby Lobby to buy a wood-burning tool and brand her, which he did, telling investigators Papini never really complained about the pain.
So Sherri was sentenced to 18 months in prison. However, she only ended up serving a little shy of a year. Then she was released. Now that is the Cliff Notes version of her hoax, her abduction, and this took the media by storm because remember, years had gone by since her abduction, her miraculous return, and then to be hit over the head with the fact that it was all fake, it was all planned by her, and she immediately became the villain because now what people were once asking of, oh my gosh, praying that this mother of 2 and this wife is safely returned home and that she's alive. Now people were asking the question, why would this mother of 2 children and this wife to an amazing husband fake her own kidnapping and leave her children for 3 weeks, leave her family grief-stricken, in turmoil? What kind of monster would do something like that? And she was just like the instant villain across every single screen. So that, like I said, is the Cliff Notes version of the hoax. It took the media by storm. Now, ever since her release, there has definitely been some chaos brewing in the Papini world. Because as I said, Keith filed for divorce. He also filed for full custody. So they have been in this ongoing custody battle for a long time now over their 2 children. But then in 2024, Keith dropped a major bombshell, one that was going to put the entire custody dispute on its head. Something that literally nobody saw coming, because if people thought that it couldn't get any worse than this mother of 2 staging her own kidnapping, it was about to get way worse.